Greetings Estonians and welcome to a War of the Roses tutorial and beginner's guide on how to win. I recently made a video of the game. I didn't look at it too positively, however, now that I've played it a lot more, I feel comfortable in showing newcomers the ropes as there is no tutorial in the game. Firstly, let's help out the newcomers and talk about combat. Using any non-lance melee weapons, you can swing in 4 directions: top, bottom, stab, left and right. The longer you charge your attack, the more chance you have of making the enemy bleed. The best way to see the game is as a game of chess where you stab each other in the face. The combat system is tight and accurate enough to let you win, so long as you can keep on your feet and counter your enemy accordingly. Say, if your enemy swings to your left, block left and you can follow it with an attack while they're open. However, overhead attacks are very fruitless and should only really be saved for lightly armoured foes. It's very disheartening to sneak on an archer and charge your attack only to glance off their leather helmet. Your attacks can also be interrupted. If you're hit before your attack has swung halfway, it'll be cancelled. However, you can also cancel the swing manually if you feel you need to block an attack. You also have to worry about distance. While the Scottish sword has nice range, as well as polearms and spears, two-hand axes and maces are very deceptive in their descriptions and require you to be a lot closer than what you think. With enough time, you'll find a prime distance to be at when attacking with your weapons. Don't forget that if you miss your attack, you'll have to wait before you swing again. However, if your attack connects, even if it deals no damage, you can swing again, with poking being your fastest attack choice. Next, we'll talk about armor and how to counter it. Heavy armor offers the best protection, however it slows you down and your attacks make you very vulnerable. Unless you keep connecting, then you're a train of death. Heavily armored foes are too defended to swing at, so your best course of action is to keep stabbing, parry their attacks and stab them when they're open. Try aiming for the face as most people don't close their visors and one-hit kills are very satisfying. Trying to aim stabs is difficult at first, but with enough practice you'll get there. Don't forget, you can even dance around heavy armor users if your armor is light enough, retreating when they attack and then advancing when you attack. Medium armor is a lot less riskier than heavy armor to attack. The strategy is the same as with your weapons, except you can swing more often if you feel you can aim at their neck, head and parry accordingly. Their legs and forearms are also vulnerable spots, so aim for them, also stab if they have a shield. As for light enemies, just go wild. Swing away but still play like it's a game of chess. They can still kill you in one hit, and don't forget archers can spec shields. It's sometimes a better option just to completely ignore them. I'll come to bows and crossbows later, but firstly let's talk about first starting the game. The first and only class available to you is the Foot Soldier. You're nothing special, but you can get the job done if played right. The shield has no slam, so you can only block. Your priority when first starting out is to try and steal everyone else's executions, and revive teammates. Prioritise the teammates as they offer more golden XP, but if both an execution and a teammate are around, execute first and then get the XP. That's 500 off each in the bag straight off. And don't worry, you're going to die a lot, so don't get emotional and let the game beat you. I did plenty of times, it's embarrassing. Eventually you'll level up and unlock the crossbow and archer. It's good to try these classes out and get some experience. Do remember that archers have a faster fire rate, but more drop off and are harder to aim, while crossbows are slower to reload, have a slow fire rate, but have less drop off and are more accurate. Don't forget it's harder to execute and save teammates at the back of the line, but playing these classes pays when you learn how to use them properly. You may want to try the Foot Knight when you first unlock it if you feel like being a man. But being a man isn't going to net you points in this game. This next bit is entirely my own opinion and what I found works well in this game. You're more than welcome to try other things out, but for this video I'll be telling you all about what I call the easy win combo. When you've unlocked your custom class, start working towards a crossbow build. Buy the offensive perk archer and buy sleight of hand and marksman training. For the defensive perk, grab a shield bearer and work towards shield expert and shield bash, then buy infantry perk with runner and fleet footed. City watch instead if you think you're going to be climbing on ladders an awful lot. Surgeon is optional but useful when you can unlock it, as is the officer perk. Buy yourself a domed shield, fit yourself a crossbow and you're all set. For the crossbow, I prefer to get the push lever, a smaller notch strip that rewards you with a fast reload so long as you can grab the tiny notch. As for your quarrel head or arrowhead, it's entirely optional. I prefer the hammerhead for headshots, but you can choose whichever you prefer. As for armor, it's optional again. If you'll be running around a battlefield, get your light armor on, but if you're stationary, perhaps heavy armor will do you more. There's nothing greater than having someone sneak up on you only to get beat by a measly archer. When you're finally in the game, the world is your limit. With a fast reload on your crossbow, you can keep firing extremely more faster than the stock classes. With heavier armor, you're harder to kill, and with your shield, you can spam shield bash against any attacker until your teammates arrive to help. Aiming for the head provides you with 100 extra gold and XP, so it's always worth at least trying to aim for it. And if anyone gets too close to your crossbow, it's still a viable tool to kill with enemies. If they're strafing, then it's not worth using, but if they're walking in a straight line, it's like shooting a zombie. Stab heavy armor users in the face if they're close enough, and do beware that you may run out of arrows with this build, so it may be beneficial to get stuck in the fight if need be. Don't be afraid to run away either if the things get a little hairy. This game isn't about chivalry or being a man, it's about getting XP and gold to level a better character. And that's all the time I have. I hope you've enjoyed this guide and I hope I'm able to help out some of you. I've been Systematic and a big thank you all for watching. Don't forget to pay your taxes and subscribe to Join Systonia today. And I will see you soon. This guide might make you feel like a little girl. It's okay.